How do? It's that day. That's what date it is, I think. That's the correct date, I'm not 100% certain. Wednesday today. Right, I went to Poundland with wife and kid. Bought some white gloss. That particular soap. It's quite good. Only a couple of quid. I've managed to paint it. Now the boat project is coming along quite well. I had to paint it twice though to get it to be as white as that. But other than that, it's a boat. A boat's a boat. And without water, then you can't sail it anywhere, can you? So you've got to find some way to sail it now. I made myself a little battery container so that I can take the new battery out, which I got off eBay. Fascinating that it's actually got a new wire on it. I know it sounds really boring, but that wire is the wire that you'd have been connecting to your main power on and off. Your main on and off switch. Then you'd have not needed your receiver batteries. So I didn't even notice they'd done that, but when that was flat, the receiver was flat at the same time. So I just banged out a nice little box, elevated it a little bit, and presto, it cradles it really well. And you've seen it going around already. So that's basically the sort of finished boat project. Probably do a bit of painting around windows and stuff, maybe put a bit of detail on, some black paint, but other than that, it's a good little boat. And I even made it so that you could put the aerial down and fold the aerial out of the way so that it don't get damaged, you know, when you're stowing it away. Because I managed to salvage a couple of these out of some of them old television things, TV. You know them TVs that's in my Night Rider? They were like proper televisions that used a UHF signal. And I just took them all apart because we don't need them in that. We only need it as a monitor. So using an external input on Night Rider. On this one, it was just right for a little boat. So just got to find a load of water rather than just sailing it around and around in the old swimming pool. Don't know what to call it yet though. And we don't want to be sailing it where other people are going fishing, because they'll all start complaining that, oh, look at that, he's sailing a boat and he's disturbing fish. But by rights, they can't really complain about it, because it's only like them sailing a bait boat around and then chucking loads of maggots out at the back of a boat. You know what I mean? And it don't go fast. It's not one of them that's tear-assing around making an awful lot of row. So by rights, they shouldn't really be able to complain about it, should they? Because it's just like a little bait boat. In anything, you could actually build a barge at back with maggots in, and then you could just open bottom out and all maggots to fall out. So you'd have a nice little boat, and then you'd sail it around, and then you'd drop all your maggots out of the boat at back with a receiver, because there's plenty of servo access there. So you could do all sorts of projects. And I also noticed down in Asda that there don't seem to be any model boat magazines out. So all the minions out there, I've got no to read. You know what I mean? Well, there's a minion in there that likes to fix engines and make engines work, but you know, you can look at it from a great distance, as in you, and the other ones can sit there and go, oh yeah, I like servos, what can I use servos for? Oh, that's how to make steering work, and that's how battery pack works. Oh yes, and that's how receiver works. You know what I mean? That's you and me. Every time I look at one of your videos, that's me, and then every time I look at one of my videos, that's you, and so forth and so on. But you don't want to be the guy firing them off at front of the boat, searching for damn shark. You know what I mean? Because that was minesweeping all them years ago, World War II.